Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. With Tinubu's issue going on, our very own brother Yeson Wike finally speaks, and he blames EU for their report on the 2023, election. He said that's why this whole matter continued to escalate. That if EU, has mind their business, nobody will be particularly going on back and forth to say they are going to Chicago State University, blah, 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 blah. He said this is all stemming from the fact that, EU report was deeming, put a dent on INEC and was saying some things that were not right. He says, so these were some of the things that happened. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Wike slams EU reports over 2023 presidential election. He said this is the reason why Atike and the rest are going after Tinubu. If they had mind their business, no one would be coming after Tinubu, a man who has begun work already. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Yeson Wike, has slammed criticism on the European Union over its reports on the Nigerian 2023 presidential election, saying the report has led to so many wounds and currently unnecessary argument in our political sector, which is bringing the country great disreputation across the world. If they had mind their business, allow us to conduct our election and move on, these things would not be happening. Wike, who made this dissatisfaction known when the EU ambassador to Nigeria visited, said we cannot allow such thing to continue. It is wrong. So every single person needs to understand that this is not acceptable and will not allow it. The wrong impression that the EU has already started gave other presidential candidates the opportunity to continue to escalate this matter beyond proportion. Yes, those who were dissatisfied were advised to go to the Presidential Election Tribunal, and they did went. And afterwards, today, they are making us a laughing stock to the rest of the world. This is unacceptable. We will not allow it to continue. It is wrong for us to continue to do what it's going on now. Nigeria is becoming the laughing stock, and all this started when the EU report deemed Nigeria and said our election system was not right and was not making things in the right order. This is not what is accepted and will not continue to allow this to happen. The rest of the world must understand the system on how they put things in place to bring Nigeria, how they put things in place and how they report matters. No one must continue to allow such things to happen. Nigeria is a sovereign nation, and everyone should respect who we are and respect our opportunity of being a sovereign nation. So that's Nyesom Wike, who is seriously not happy with the way things are. He said EU report started this whole thing, that the EU report was the first thing that made the credibility of Nigeria, after the election, they came to say that they were dissatisfied with the way things have gone. He said, so that was the genesis of the whole thing. They were dissatisfied with INEC, and so the rest of the world started looking at things in that same way and manner. He said, so it is important that every other person, understands some of these things. He said, what has happened is not right. And that is why other presidential candidates, are going about trying to look for one thing or the other against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said, so, he's not happy. And they sent it to the EU ambassador when he visited, said he's not happy that Nigeria is a sovereign nation. To a large extent, people should mind their business, and when they are reporting, they should report on bias. They should not. They should report, without bias, and should make sure that they do not, tarnish Nigerian image in the process. Wow. So this is what is going on. For a long time now, since all this matter have been on, Wike has not really said anything. He has not really said anything, but right now he's speaking, and he's voicing out his frustration to the EU ambassador, saying that the report they gave on Nigeria with regards to the 2023 election was totally, completely out of place, giving rise to other presidential candidates challenging the election victory, even after the court of Presidential Election Tribunal has gone through everything and have dismiss cases. People are still proceeding, dragging Nigeria in other parts of the world, bringing disreputation to the country. Now, we can want to ask you a serious question. Is it EU's fault that they reported what they saw? They have rights to report what they saw. And I don't think they were taking side with anybody anyway. Again, that is subjective because everybody sees it differently. Okay, so as it stands right now, right about now, it is important that every one of us, okay, begin to see these people truly for who they are. And we want this nation to be better. So everybody needs to, provide, give their own, their own verdict in terms of how they feel things have gone on. You cannot have a nation or a place where people, everybody saw what happened during the election, and yet you expect that everybody will be silent and just allow things to go on just because you want it that way. Wike, you should be honest with yourself. What happened in Port Harcourt? What happened in Port Harcourt? So these are some of the things that are happening. This is reality check. Sincerely, yours sincerely, these are some of the things happening. And we all just need to begin to, take the bull by the horn and ensure that we do all that we need to do to bring this nation to the right place. Okay, Nigeria belongs to us, and whatever we do today may either make or make or destroy the nation. So that's why we are begging all the judges that will be looking into this matter. They need to stand firm on the position of truth rather than leaving things to chance. Nobody should, allow, things to just go on without us speaking and ending some of these issues going on today. So Nigerians, it is what it is. Everybody must rise up and we must say the truth as it is. Okay, we cannot afford to allow the same thing over and over again, knowing that at the end of the day, every single one of us, okay, will have to speak. We'll have to give, we'll have to speak and give opportunity to make sure that things are quite different. It is important that we speak out as it should. Okay, so please, my lovely people, let's ensure that we do what is right, what is needed to save us from the current heartache and put Nigeria where it needs to be. Yes? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. So let us speak out and end everything that is not right so that together we can make Nigeria a better place. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.